Most people read the headlines. I read the small print. This is Footnotes, where I find the biggest stories in the smallest detail. It's a humid afternoon in May of 1969. A freshman United States Senator from Rhode Island sits in a Washington, D.C. congressional hearing room looking at his watch. His name is John Pastore, and he is the chairman of the State Senate Commerce Communications Subcommittee. He is a tough, no-nonsense New Englander known for a fiery temper and a fiercely protective stance over the American taxpayer's dollar. Before him sits a proposal to grant $20 million in federal funding to a brand new experimental concept called public television. Senator Pastore is thoroughly unimpressed. To him, television is a commercial enterprise. The government has no business funding it. For 2 days, witness after witness has stepped up to the microphone, reading dense, dry, prepared statements filled with legal jargon, educational statistics, and bureaucratic acronyms. The senator is growing visibly irritated. The clock is ticking. The $20 million looks as good as dead. Then, a lanky, soft-spoken man from Latrobe, Pennsylvania, steps up to the witness table. He doesn't look like much. He's thin, dressed in a simple suit, and carries no fancy charts, no legal team, and no thick stack of paperwork. In fact, he doesn't even read from a script. He just looks up at the intimidating, scowling senator and speaks in a voice so quiet, so gentle, that the crowded room falls completely silent just to hear him. He tells the senator that he is deeply concerned about what children are seeing on television. He speaks of a culture of animated violence, of loud, frantic noise, and of commercials telling young, impressionable minds that they aren't good enough unless they buy a certain toy. He explains that he wants to give children a safe harbor, a place where they can learn how to deal with big, scary feelings like anger, sadness, and fear. He talks about helping them understand that they have unique value just the way they are. Senator Pastore leans forward. His scowl begins to soften. The tough politician who had spent 48 hours cutting down fast-talking executives is completely disarmed. Then, the quiet man looks the senator in the eye and recites a song he wrote.
This has to do with that good feeling of control, which I feel that children need to know is there. And it starts out, what do you do with the mad that you feel? And that first line came straight from a child. I work with children, doing puppets in very personal communication with small groups. What do you do with the mad that you feel? When you feel so mad you could bite. When the whole wide world seems oh so wrong, and nothing you do seems very right. What do you do? Do you punch a bag? Do you pound some clay or some dough? Do you round up friends for a game of tag or see how fast you go? It's great to be able to stop when you've planned a thing that's wrong and be able to do something else instead and think this song. I can stop when I want to, can stop when I wish, can stop, stop, stop anytime. And what a good feeling to feel like this and know that the feeling is really mine. Know that there's something deep inside that helps us become what we can. For a girl can be someday a lady, and a boy can be someday a man.
I think it's wonderful. I think it's wonderful. Looks like you just earned the $20 million.
A pause fills the room. With less than 10 minutes of gentle, heartfelt conversation, one man had single-handedly saved public broadcasting in America. You know the cozy living room. You know the trolley. You know the zippered cardigans knitted by his mother. Now you know the footnotes that brought it all to us. I'm Brenda, and I'm proud to be your neighbor.